Hi, this is Phil Landers, designated broker at Keller Williams Real Estate Company. Today we're going to have career conversations with Phil where we're going to showcase our top agents. We're going to be learning about their systems, their strategies, and their mindsets on building big businesses. We're changing lives and living the dream. Welcome to this edition of Career Conversations with Phil. Today, our guest in the studio is Ella Mans. Thank you so much for coming and being a part today, Ella.
Thank you, Mr. Phil, for inviting me. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, it's our pleasure. Hey, let's kind of go back a little bit. So, you're from Colombia. How long did you live in Colombia?
All my life. I have 7 years living here in the United States.
Okay, so you've been in Colombia all your life.
Yes.
You've lived here 7 years. What were you doing in Colombia? What kind of business, work, or what were you doing there?
Well, I studied chemistry and pharmacy.
Chemistry and pharmacy.
Yes.
Okay.
I have a master's degree in quality management.
A master's degree in quality management.
Yes.
Golly, you're really one of those smart brainiac kind of people. Chemistry,
Yes.
pharmacy, and master's degree in
quality management.
Quality management. Okay,
Yes.
so that's kind of your background.
Yes.
Were you actually working in Colombia in those areas?
Yes, I was working for 14 years in a food company.
Okay.
I was a quality manager in that company.
Okay, terrific.
Yes.
So what brought you to the United States?
I got married with my husband.
Okay, terrific.
And at that moment, I asked the Lord if I can take that decision to leave my country and come to
Okay,
here.
so let me catch up with you. You prayed and asked the Lord.
Yes.
So you went to God and say, hey, can I move from Colombia to the United States? I want to
Yes.
know if you're going to bless that. And I'm assuming he said yes because you're here in the United States.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
And so
I trusted Him because for me it was hard, leave
Sure.
my family and my work. I was really good in
Sure.
that job. I was happy.
So you were happy. You were really good in your job there in
Yes.
Colombia, making a good living.
Yes.
And so you prayed and you moved to the United States
Yes.
to a new country that you didn't know a whole lot about, and learning the language,
Yes.
right? And so you've been in the country for 7 years.
Yes.
How long have you been in the real estate business?
In real estate almost 3 years.
So almost 3
Yes.
years. And that whole time, were you with Keller Williams Real Estate Company?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And so why did you choose Keller Williams?
I just I need to explain that.
Sure,
I start to when I came here, I start to teach Spanish,
Right.
and then my husband was working offshore.
Okay.
30 days and 30 days here, and feel alone because I don't have family and
Right.
nobody here.
Okay.
And his family was 2 hours, and then we talked, my husband and me, we prayed if we can do something else that maybe let him stay here and not work offshore.
Okay.
And then we had the money for our own house, and then we decided to build a house,
Okay.
the house,
Right.
and sell the house
Right.
and start the
So
business.
so you moved back, you got married, and you've been living here 7 years, and you built a house. You had the money for the house. You were asking God to provide so that your husband wouldn't have to work offshore. So you're 4 days home by yourself, 3 days where he's gone. So
30 days.
yeah, and so 30 days.
Yes.
30 days. So you're trying to find your way, learn the language, learn a new country,
Yes.
and alone.
Yes.
That's tough times, wasn't it?
Tough time.
Very, very tough, and
Tough time.
and particularly coming from a career where you were very successful and had all your family there. I imagine that was a difficult transition for you, and you're doing very well. So you guys built a house, and tell us the rest of the story. So you sold that house before you could move in, or how'd that work?
Oh, no, my husband, okay, we built a house, and then I helped him to build a house because, he was working offshore.
Sure.
And that time I was just me. And like you said, it was a hard time because in that moment I had only 2 years here in Mississippi. My English still was really bad. I am learning.
You're doing great.
Yes. But I said I need to do it because my why at that moment is that my husband.
So your big why was to bring your husband home.
Yes.
Very
and,
nice.
And
Okay.
then I say, okay, I can do my best. do whatever I need to do, and I start to build the house. We sold the house, and then we have we sold the house, and then we have a possibility with the bank to build 2 houses more. And then we start to build 2 houses. The same, my husband working on shore, and then we sold the houses. We built another one, and that moment we said we had the money, maybe we can retire, but my husband said, no, I am not sure, and then he got laid off.
I got you. So you started building houses and generating income, and you're saying we have enough money to retire from building the houses?
For the offshore.
For him, yeah, so that he can go, and then he got laid off.
Yes.
And so when he got laid off, so did the 2 of you start building houses really more full time? That became your career profession at that time.
And then I told my husband why I know maybe I can study real estate and sell our own houses. And he said, you can do it, okay, start to study. I started study, and then I feel upset because I need to translate everything. I don't understand many things.
Right.
It was really a lot of information for me in English, and I translate. And one day I feel like, no, I cannot do it, and I stop. And then when I stop, I went to Colombia, I come back, and then I saw messages, 2 Timothy, that said that God don't give you, that don't give you afraid. You don't need to be afraid.
That's right.
He give you love and power and control yourself.
Right.
And then
So 2 Timothy is just the verse where it's talking about God didn't give you a spirit of fear. He gave you a spirit to overcome, to seek, and to conquer, to be a victor.
Yes.
Yes.
And then I say, why I need to be afraid? I can study.
Yes.
I can study and do this. And I start again. And I finished. It took me 6 months to study all this information, translate everything. I did this online to myself.
Gotcha.
My teacher was my husband.
Right.
At that moment.
So I want to stop for a second. So you didn't know the language. It's very difficult. You kind of got to a place where you weren't sure that you could do this. And once again, you go back to prayer. And God gave you a verse in 2 Timothy.
Yes.
And so that encouraged you. You got back in it. Your husband was helping you, teach you the real estate
a little
information.
bit because he's not real estate.
Right, right. So he was working with you for translation purposes and things like that. So the messaging for all you people out there that have any kind of excuse on why you can't become a realtor, I hope that you have just learned that that's gone. Because Ella had a big challenge in her life to overcome the language and
the
just
culture, because I didn't understand
relocation and all kinds of things. So, did you pass the real estate test the first time?
Yes, I passed my test the first time. I
Very
was excited.
nice. And so now you need a broker.
Yes.
Who was I wasn't one of your instructors at the time, was it, in the Mississippi Realtor Institute? I don't think I was teaching them.
Because I don't went to the, I study online.
Yeah. Okay. You went online.
Yes, I study online. I passed my test. My husband said, I don't believe that you passed the test. I said, yes, I did it.
So you passed the test. How did you find your way to Keller Williams?
And we have some realtors in the houses that we sold. I asked with the 3 different companies. We have realtors, and then I asked everyone how's the business, what they think if I can be a realtor. One told me that will be better for me to be a cleaning business.
Really, a cleaning business. So they don't get in real estate, go to cleaning.
Yeah,
okay.
The other one, he said, no, yes, I can help you, but never say something. Other one told me about Keller Williams,
right.
And another company. I was between these 2 companies.
Right.
I went to interview the other one first.
Right.
The other one said, I can help you, I speak Spanish like you,
right.
I can give you all my clientele, you show houses,
right.
You can be like a showing agent for me.
Right.
And I said, that's good because I
don't know anything
don't
about
know
it.
anything about it.
Right.
And it's in Spanish, I can do it. And then I talked with this other one about Keller Williams. And I went to the interview with, in that moment was Mark, he was very kind.
Okay.
But the most important things that I saw here when I stepped in the door, I saw the mission, the vision, and values.
Right.
And I said, I like this. I don't saw that in our company.
Right.
And I say I like this because it say God first,
Yes.
family and business.
Right.
And I said that's great. And talk about that we need to have life. And I don't have family here.
Right.
And in time for my kids. At that moment, my second one was a baby.
Gotcha. So the value proposition, you were in alignment with our values: God,
Yes.
family, business,
Yes.
and that's how you found your way to Keller Williams. Now, did you go to that other brokerage first? Did you sign up with him, or did
No.
So,
I just went to hear what he said.
yeah.
And the other thing that Mark talked with me was about here there are a lot of agents and training. And I said, I like that too.
Yeah.
And I think if there are a lot of agents, I can learn from many agents.
Right.
I can learn faster
That's
because more people, different people, maybe I can learn from them just watching what they do. And the other company was smaller than this one. But the thing was like they speak Spanish. Oh, I can talk.
Right.
Yes. I didn't know. I pray about it again. I said, Lord, put me in the right place. And then I decided to come to Keller
That
Williams.
is a beautiful story. I love that story.
Yes.
It really is awesome. And that warms my heart because you're the exact kind of people that we want to be in business with, and we want to help and encourage and grow. We want to be seen as our values as God, family, and business.
Yes.
I'm so glad that that's
Yes.
what spoke to you and that you're here.
Yes, thank you. I am
So
glad to-
so we're going to pivot a little bit
Yes.
and talk a little bit about your production. Okay.
Yes.
And so, do you know your numbers?
Yes,
Okay.
I have my numbers.
Would you be surprised that your business is up this year? That you're up to almost $3 million in closed business?
I'm so excited. I think all is because God helped me.
I agree.
I told my husband, say, you see how God helped me?
That's right.
Yeah,
And
all the way.
so because your production's at this level, you've experienced being on 100% commission, haven't you?
Yes,
How do you like that? What does that do for you?
that's great. Last year I got my first capper. I was capper, but I have a hard time. My mother died,
Right, I'm sorry.
and this year I have a capper again. I was like, oh.
So you capped last year, and then we had a family tragedy, and then you're back on cap again this year.
Yes.
And so what is your goal? Is your goal to get to where you cap quicker and quicker and quicker every year? Because that's
Yes.
typically how it goes.
Yes, that's my goal, to cap quickly. Can help more people, because I know there are so many people that they know how to start the process to buy. And I enjoy when they got the house and they are happy and change their life.
Right.
Their life.
Yeah. So do you work with more buyers or more sellers?
More buyers.
More buyers. And so where do your buyers come from? How do you find your business?
I go to many events.
Okay, so you attend to many events.
Yes, I attend to many
And
events.
so you attend to an event, and what happens at the event so that you'll pick up a relationship or a future client? How does that work?
When I talk with somebody different, I talk about real estate. When they ask me, "Oh, what do you do?" and I say, "I sell houses. I work in real estate," and they always. Yes, and because I enjoy the real estate, always I like real estate. Even in Colombia, I bought 2 houses because always I like the real estate, and
Gotcha.
it's exciting to talk about that.
Yeah. So you're passionate about real estate. And so your job, and what I heard you say a while ago, is you just want to help more people.
Yes,
Right.
it's exciting when you see happy faces.
Right. And so you've been in real estate for about 3 years now, and you're working with most buyers. Do you do any listings?
Yes, I have some listings.
Where do your listings come from?
Friends, referrals, for
Okay.
another friends.
Okay. So friends, referrals, and then people that you've sold to
Yes.
will become a listing in the future, because I know you're going to be heavy on keeping those relationships.
Yes, I learned that in
What
the
other,
class.
what other kind of activities do you do to generate business for yourself, to grow your business? What other things do you do?
I go to town. I give my business card to people that I think I can help.
Right,
They
okay.
need help. And
All right.
I
So
give
you
my
just go up
business-
to a stranger and give them a business card?
Yes.
Really?
My business card, yes.
Very nice.
Yes.
Okay, so you're bold then, right? Have you attended bold?
Yes.
And so tell me a little bit about Bold. What has Bold meant to your life?
Okay, the first time that I heard about ball was my first year, no? And then
Okay.
I don't have a lot of money yet, and I
Right.
told my husband, I want to do this class. He said, but it's expensive.
Yeah.
And I say, no, I can do it. And then I clean a big house, and I got the money, and I paid ball.
Right. Did you get any business out of Bold?
Yes.
So you got some reimbursement then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So how did that feel?
Great. And I
Good.
told my husband, I got the money back.
Right. So the company is investing in your growth, right?
Yes.
We want to make sure that you want to grow. So
Yes.
you have to have skin in the game, and you did, and you got it back. Terrific.
And it's a great motivation because I know I need to make those sales because I know my money, I got my money back.
So great motivation
Yes.
because you need to get your money back.
Yes.
Right. And so tell me, what has Bold meant to you? So that was the first time. What did you learn from Bold?
Because of the language, sometimes I don't understand everything the same
Right.
time. Before ball, for me was good the meeting that we have every Monday because I learn from everybody in the meetings.
Our team meetings?
Yeah, the
coming?
team meetings
Okay. Yeah.
and the productivity coaching.
Productivity coaching,
Yes, and
okay.
then ball. Those three things help me to grow myself and learn the thing maybe I don't understand here, maybe here understand better, and another place.
So what I hear you saying is that you're investing your time and your money in the things that help you grow your business, and that is Bold.
Yes.
It's team meetings. It's
Yes.
productivity coaching.
Yes.
And you're telling us that your business grows to the extent you do. That's a Bold law, right?
Yes, that's my goal.
So I heard you say a few minutes ago that you took Bold when you took it the first time. So that would tell me that you've taken it more than once. How many times have you taken
This
it?
is my third time.
So this is your third time.
Yes.
So are you continuing to grow every time you take it?
Yes, because I learn every time I learn something different.
Right.
Even in the group that I have around me, I learn from them too. And ball for me is right now like a coaching because when I have a class, I learn something or I refresh something that I learned before, and I start to do it, and I have accountability with my
Right, accountability.
yes
Yeah.
with my group,
Yeah.
and I think okay, this is like a coach for me.
That's right. So some people need that accountability, and some people find that just being a part of a group like that helps you get charged back up, engaged
Yes.
back into the business. So you've taken Bold multiple times. Have you ever been to family reunion or mega camp?
Yes, I went to family reunion. That was something amazing because I saw many people there. I was like, oh wow, it's a lot of Keller Williams
Right,
agents
right.
around the world.
Yes.
And I learned about the international business there. And I
Right.
saw the Colombia there, and then I said, oh, I need to go to Colombia and maybe visit one office.
Right.
And I went to Colombia, and I visited Keller Williams office. They were great, and I asked, can I maybe teach my experience with your people here? And
Right.
they said, yes, of course. And I did it last year and this year too.
So you've gone to Colombia a couple times, and you're actually teaching in
Yes.
that market center.
Yes, and it's exciting to do that.
Ella, I am so proud of you. I really am just so proud. What a
Thank you,
wonderful
sir.
person you are, and wow, that is awesome. I love to hear people when they're giving back.
Yes,
So-
those events, you in family reunion, you can expand your mind because you can hear many top agents talking about their strategies, what they do, and you say, wow, I need to do some of this, and I was copying everything.
So going to family reunion was a great investment of your
Yes.
time and money
Yes,
because you learned a lot of things that helps grow your business, and you made a lot of contacts,
yes, I made a
and
lot
you
of
learned
them.
about the Colombian
Yes.
business.
Yes,
So it was absolutely, it put you on the path to grow your business.
yes, yes. I have one person that is going to be in my professional life
very
in
nice.
Colombia, and one here.
Oh, so you have someone that's in Colombia.
Yes,
Okay, so they're going to be in your growth share. So when it's international, it's called growth share, and
Okay.
when it's in the United States and Canada, it's called profit share.
okay.
So you're going to be receiving passive income from a couple of people for the rest of your life, as long as the market centers are profitable
Yes,
and the agents are producing there. How
Yes.
fabulous is that?
it's fabulous. Yes.
So what's next for Ella? if we look out into the future, 5 years from today, where do you see yourself being, Ella, in your business?
I would like to have a team.
A team? Okay.
Yes. I think two is better than one.
2 is better than 1?
Yes. And in the company I used to work,
Yeah.
I have a team.
Gotcha.
Working was great because everybody has their own abilities.
Uh-huh.
And that ability helped to increase our objectives, results. And I want in the future to have a team that I can share with them and I can grow with them too.
Awesome.
We can grow together.
So here's the thing. You need to know that I'm absolutely committed to helping you grow a team so that you can be all that you want and do the things you want to do. Absolutely. You have given so much and contributed to other people, and we want to contribute and help you. So that'd be my pleasure to help you do that. Is there anything that I didn't think to ask you that you would like to speak to our audience at home that are watching today?
I think it's very important for me, like my experience is first to have faith that the God had the control, because I have good experience and bad experience, but always in that I consider bad experience, I learn something and I can see how God is good with me.
That's right.
Yes, I think that is the first thing, that is know yourself as God. And then the other thing is that go to the meetings like I did, because every time I learn something in the meetings and go to the events like the family reunions, Maya camp. I would like to have the time to go to all the trainings because I love to study. I love to, have more knowledges. And I think it's great because when you have the knowledge, you know how to use in your business, how you grow, help others, how to teach and help others. That is good for me. I think maybe that helps. And the other thing is when you feel something is uncomfortable, doesn't matter, you need to go. For me, for example, when I say I need to go to open houses, even in real estate open houses, for me it was like, I feel nervous, I feel horrible, but I need to go. And then whatever meeting for me always was like terrified, but I say I need to do it.
Well, I learned from a friend of mine a long time ago, we have to face the bear in the door, right? Whatever's standing between you and success, you have to face that challenge, obstacle, fear, concern, whatever it is, and we have to trust God in everything that we do.
Yes.
It's kind of what I hear you saying.
Yes, it's like that way, because for me, like you said, always I think, this thing, for my English is not really good, and maybe they are not going to understand what I said, but I said, doesn't matter, you need to.
Your English is fine. Your English is fine. You're doing great.
Yes.
Absolutely. And we're so happy that you gave your time today and shared your story with us. And we'll have you back again. And we'll have you back. And we want to watch and see how your business continues to grow and how you develop that team and the impact that you're having down in Colombia with those agents who are trying to learn and figure out how to grow their businesses. So I'm so excited that you came to be with us and share today. And again, we're changing lives and living the dream.
This has been a production of Keller Williams Realty in Flowood, Mississippi, located at 132 Riverview Drive, Suite A. To contact our offices, call us at 601-977-9411.